3.
Good morning and good afternoon and welcome to P at Home, brought to you by LSC. My name is Adam and today we're going to be focusing on lesson 4 for gymnastics for Key Stage 2. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to develop the understanding of how to balance, develop knowledge of counterbalances and link them to the correct forces used, and be able to analyse and self-assess your own individual performance. Equipment you will need for this lesson is a partner, a scoring system and a device to record your own performance. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go and have some fun. Okay Callum, so we're going to start with our warm-up game for today. Now today we're going to be focusing on counterbalancing. Now we've done 3 lessons. What have we focused on in our previous 3 lessons?
We focused on rolls,
jumps
and shapes.
And shapes. Did you nearly forget that?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I could tell. So we've done shapes, jumps and rolls. Today we're going to be doing counterbalancing. Now for this game, you're in the red hoop, I'm in the green hoop, and there's a yellow hoop in the middle that nobody's allowed to go and stand in. Okay? Yeah. Now can you see the orange box next to you with 5 tennis balls in?
Yeah.
So that's your box and I've got the same on my side. Okay? Now we've got to hold the balance in our hoops on one leg. If you lose your balance and you put your other foot down, you've got to stand still for 5 seconds before you carry on.
Yeah.
Okay? Now the aim of it is to transfer the tennis balls from your box into the yellow hoop.
Yeah.
Okay? First person to do it wins. Alright?
Yeah.
You ready? On your say so, I'm not going to count down. As soon as you say go, we're going to play.
Yeah, ready?
Ready?
3, 2, go.
1, 2, gonna wink out. 3, 4, 5. There you go. Winner, chicken dinner. You just want to sort out the tennis balls for me. Okay, children at home, have a go with your partner. Can you transfer 5 tennis balls from an area or any objects that you've got at home into a hoop or a square that you've made? Let's see if you can win against your partner. Come back to us when you're ready. Okay, Callum, so we've had our first go at our warm-up activity. How did you find it?
Obviously quite challenging in the sense that I've had to really think about, when I'm trying to lean over to get a ball to bring it into a hoop, try and obviously make sure.
Okay, so you thought that was the hardest part when you were leaning over to get one, just to transfer it into the hoop in the middle, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, now what do we need to consider as we're balancing? What do we need to think about?
Well, one, the distance between you, how far the ball is in that square.
So yeah, you need to think about the distance from the yellow hoop to the box that you've got at the side of you, and where you're going to stand in your hoop. There's one, but what do we need to, that's more about the game, what do we need to think about when we're balancing?
Staying steady.
Staying steady. What about our body weight?
Yeah, well, we're going to have to consider it leaning over to get down, to get the ball to then come back up, so there's going to be a lot more pressure when we're leaning down.
Yeah.
Because not only that, the top half of my body's leaning over to one side as well as me trying to stay stood up on me.
Okay, brilliant answers, well done. Now we're going to have another go. What I want you to think about is what you've just mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay, so think about your body weight. Which way is it going towards as we're bending and leaning over? Okay, so have a think about that as we're playing. Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
Same rule again, same game, sorry. Same rules, same game, that's what I should have said.
Yeah.
I'm sitting. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So really think about what you just said, Cal. Keep going. We're going to win. 2-0. There we go, 2-0 to me. Okay, children at home, have a think to yourself, what do you need to do when you're balancing and why is it important? Have a go again at the same game. When you're ready, come back to us. Right, okay Callum, now we've gone against each other, we're now going to work together. Okay, now if you have a look down onto your left side, all the tennis balls are in your box.
Yeah.
Okay, now the aim of the game is we're still going to hold our balance, in our hoop. We're going to work together, so you're gonna pass the balls to me, and then I'm going to transfer them from that side into my box, onto my right, okay? Now, when we were just balancing then, did you struggle with anything?
Leaning down to get the ball.
Okay, so leaning down to get the ball. Now, can you just show me yourself, can you just lean down and get the ball for me? The way you were before. So you were leaning right over to get a ball, wasn't you? Okay. Now what can you do? Can you come up with a way to lean less? So can you think of a different type of way you can get down to lean less while you're still holding that balance?
I think rather than trying to maybe bend over, I'm just going to try and lean down in a straight line and then pick up the ball.
Okay, so you're going to keep your body weight in the middle. You're going to bend your knee, come down, and then pick one up. Okay, so I'm going to do that as well as we play this game. Okay, and we'll see if it works.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
On your say so, I'm going to time it, and we'll see how long it takes us to get all the balls from that side into this side. Okay?
Yeah.
Lots of talking, so we know where we're both at.
Yeah.
You ready? On your say so. We going? Lean right over. There's one. Go again. Try and hold that balance. Nearly going then, Cal.
Catch.
Try lean over. Hold that balance. Then we're bending right down with your knee. On 16 seconds. Keep going. 7 more. Well done, keep going. Doing well. In 33 seconds. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 46 seconds, keep going. Nearly there. Your leg's starting to burn, Cal.
Like it. It's starting to burn.
Feeling it myself. Oh, he's going. He's going. You got 2, you cheater. Oh, Cal. Should we do it?
No.
No. Can you just go and collect all the tennis balls, put them back in one of the squares, and then we're going to have another go?
Yeah.
Okay? Okay, guys, can you follow what I've just said? Think about how we're getting down to reach the tennis balls and have a go at home. Let's see if we can transfer the balls working together from one side to the opposite side, holding that balance. Have as many goes as you like. Come back to us when you're ready. Alright, Callum, now we've just finished our warm-up. How did you find it?
It was enjoyable, but I think challenging at the same time.
It's good?
Yeah, I think it was just overall a really good challenge to try and sort of, you know.
Okay, what did you struggle with anything? Was there a certain part that you struggled with?
I thought that the main part that I struggled with was trying to obviously counteract my weight across from one side to the other, because it was leaning over one side and having to lean over to the other side.
Right, so leaning over to one side you found hard. Why was it hard for you? What goes over as you lean over?
My body.
Your body weight.
Yeah.
So your body weight came over you, so you were struggling to stay on your foot, weren't you?
Yeah.
Now you came up with a good idea to change that. What was it? Can you remember?
We talked about trying to keep our body weight just through the centre, just so that I can bend down with my knee, pick up the ball, but just look to keep the body weight just in the middle.
Yes, so you wanted to keep our body weight central, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, and we went down, bent our knee, picked it up, and then we transferred it across, didn't we? Now, would you have changed anything about the last part of our warm-up game?
I thought that instead of looking to lean over to pass you the ball, I was thinking about maybe bending down, picking up the ball, keep it in the centre, but then look to try and throw the ball over.
Okay, so that's something we could change next time. Instead of leaning over again to pass the ball into each other's hands, we could maybe throw it next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a challenge we can set ourselves next time we
Yeah.
play. Now, is there anything else that we could have done a bit better?
And then I'll always say that I think communication can always be better for 2 reasons really. One, to show assurance, just so that you know you're cracking on your partner and sort of encouraging you and trying to improve you. But then secondly, just again, a piece of information that can be valuable in the game, i.e. so I know where you are, you know where I am, whereabouts passing the ball, a bit
Definitely.
you're further over to me or you're closer to me, little information like that I think can go a long way.
Yeah, good answers, Callum. Now, so that's the same again, we can work on that next time we play that game, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now, I just want you to have a little think to yourself. Now, I'm going to ask you a quick question. What are the similarities? Not what are the similarities, that's me being silly, Callum. What do you know about counterbalancing so far? What do you know about it?
I think it's where someone else is trying to support my weight, so I'm not putting all the self sort of essence on me trying to balance, but obviously putting faith in someone else to try and support my balance.
So you putting your faith in someone, so relying on somebody to sort of support each other's body weight, isn't it? Now I'm going to set you a little challenge, Callum, okay?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to give you 60 seconds. I want you to come up with as many counterbalances as you can. Okay, so just going back to that piece of information then, we're looking at ways where we can both support each other's weight, okay, and rely on each other to hold a balance.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have 60 seconds. Each counterbalance is going to hold for 5 seconds. Okay?
Okay.
Every one you come up with, you're going to be creative and you think of a name for it and write it down on the board over there. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do it?
Yeah.
Should we go for it then?
Yeah.
Let's go. 60 seconds starts now. You're the teacher. I'm going to listen to you.
Okay, so the first one, I want you to hold my legs up. I'm going to put my hands on the floor.
Okay.
And then you keep them up.
Let's try it up. Let's try it then. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off you go. Go and write a name for it. Be as creative as you can.
I'm going to call it the wheelbarrow.
Okay, wheelbarrow. There's the first one. 40 seconds left.
Second one, we're going to link arms
Okay.
together. We're just going to push out towards arm up and up.
There we go. So that inside leg's coming up. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Think of a name for that one. I liked that one.
We're going to call it the half star.
Half star. I love it. I'll be the full star because I'm a superstar.
The next one we're going to go for, we're going to have hands up and together. We're just going to push each other and go as far as
There we go. Think of a name for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Off you go.
We'll call that one the bridge.
Bridge. Looks exactly like a bridge as well, doesn't it, Colin?
Yeah.
And time. Okay, how did you find that?
Yeah, it's good.
Good?
Yeah.
So, some very good names. Wheelbarrows, half star. I'm going to call it a full star when I say it because I'm a star. And then the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, what I'm just going to put to you a quick question.
Yeah.
Okay? What are the similarities between the 3 counterbalances that we've just performed together? Okay? So just have a little think to yourself and then we'll come back to it in a second. Okay, Callum, so what are the similarities between the counterbalance we've just performed together?
We were both trying to counteract each other's weight.
Yes, we both supported each other, weren't we, to hold each other's weight up? Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, am I right in thinking that you're looking at forces in your science classes at school?
Yes, I am. Actually.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, what I want you to do, very quick, is can you just tell me 2 forces that you know of, or what you've been looking at in school?
Two that I'd choose would be pushing and pulling.
So, a push and a pull force. Okay, now we're going to link them into our counterbalances that we perform now.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to do the same activity, so the same game. You're still going to have 60 seconds and come up with as many as you can.
Yeah.
Now, as we're performing them, I'm going to be asking you a few questions. So I'm going to ask you what type of force we're using as we perform them.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you understand that, yeah?
Yeah.
So we're going to have 60 seconds. You can perform the same ones that are on the board, but let's see if we can try and beat our score of 3. Let's try and aim for 5 if we can.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you think we can do it?
Yeah.
So still have a think about the questions I'm going to ask you as we play the game.
Okay.
It's just going to be what force are we using as we're performing them.
No problem.
Okay, you be ready?
Yeah. So first I'll do the half star shape.
So we'll do the half star. You ready?
Yeah. Link arms. Yeah.
60 seconds starts now. So what force are we using here, Colin?
We're both pulling.
So we're both pulling. Are we sure about that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Go and write it down on the board. Number one.
Bridge.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what force we're using to do this one.
Both pushing.
So we're both pushing, hold it. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Keep going.
Next one, we'll go back to back.
Back to back, okay.
Yeah. Hands together.
And then what we're doing?
And just lean forwards.
What force is this?
We'll go pushing.
Pushing, that's the one. If I was to do that, what force am I using?
Pulling.
Pulling. Go and write it on the board.
Go back to back.
15 seconds, can we get in one more?
The next one will be facing each other, feet
Okay.
together. I'm just going to lean back
I'm going to
slightly.
lean back. Tell me what force this is.
Pulling.
Pulling. Sure?
Positive.
Good. Go and write it down. Gotta get into your mind a bit then, Callum.
Yeah.
And time. Alright, Callum, now I'm just going to ask you a quick question just to finish with. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, looking at them counterbalances we've just done, what does it tell you about the forces that we use within our counterbalances?
It tells us that we've both got to be doing the same thing to be able to counterbalance. So
Okay, so you've got to
create
use the same force.
so to balance, if you wanted to perform a balance, we'd either have to both be pushing or both be pulling.
Okay, so we'll have to both be pushing or both be pulling. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, we're going to have another go at it and we're going to try and beat our score of 5. Okay, on our next go.
Yeah.
You think we can do it?
Yeah.
Have a little think to yourself then. Let's see if we can come up with any new ones
Okay.
that we can add in.
Yeah.
Okay, Callum, so you've had plenty of time now to come up with as many counterbalances as you can.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to move into our final part of the lesson and we're going to look at building on our routine from previous lessons.
Okay.
Okay, now we're still going to add in our shapes,
Yeah.
we're still going to add in our rolls, and we're still going to add in our jumps from our previous lessons.
Okay.
Alright, now I've set a sequence for you on the board. Now I've not told you what shape you're doing, what roll you're doing, or what jump you're doing. You're going to come up with that yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to present, we're going to do a counterbalance together, then you're going to do a shape, a roll, a jump by yourself, we'll do another counterbalance, and then we'll present to finish.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you if you want me to present with you just before we get into our counterbalance.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
fine.
perfect. Now what we're going to do, I've set up a camera just over there, can you see it?
Yeah.
Now we're going to record our performance together and we're going to see what went well and what we could do better next time if there's anything we could improve on.
Yeah.
Okay? So after this you're going to watch it back and you're going to come up with them answers yourself.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
So let's go for it. We'll present together, you ready? We'll face the audience.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, put it down. What counterbalance do we do? Bridge. So what force are we using again?
Pushing.
There we go.
1, 2, 3. Shape.
Shape.
Roll. Start.
Star. Roll.
Roll. Pencil roll.
Yeah, you extend, well done.
And then jump. Tuck. And then finish with a half star.
Half star. Let's go. Ready? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll present together. You ready? Hold it. 1, 2, and relax there. So we're going to look at our video back. We're going to see what went well and what could we do better next time.
Yeah.
Alright, Callum, now we just looked at our routine that we just performed together.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, could you come up with some answers and tell me what went well and what could we do better next time?
I thought that the overall smooth transition to move from one to another was quite quick.
Okay?
I thought that looked quite smooth. I had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do straight from the start.
Yeah, so that was good. You knew what you were doing, so you set your sequence on the start.
in terms of things to try and improve on. I think to start with, I've probably started in the centre. And other than my roll, because obviously I'm rolling on the floor, my other parts, my shape, my jump, and then doing my last counterbalance, they were probably not in the centre of the stage.
So why is it important, do you think, we perform it in the centre?
Just so we're considering what sort of view the audience are getting towards us.
So you want to think about the audience to see if they're getting the right angle.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go one more time. We're going to see if we can work on what you thought we could do better.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're still going to record it using the camera.
Yeah.
And then we'll perform that same performance together.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. So present together. You ready?
Yeah.
Off we go. 1, 2, counterbalance, sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shape. Roll. There we go. With pencil roll. Jump. And then half start. Goes for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's present together. Ready? Go. 1, 2, and relax there. Okay, well done. I really love how you performed all your shapes, jumps and rolls in the middle as well. So you realised that you rolled all the way to this side where I was stood.
Yeah.
And then what did you do?
I went back into the
You
centre.
went back into the middle. What does that help then? What did we discuss?
It helps the viewing for the
It helps
audience.
the view and the angle that the audience get, doesn't it? Well done. So we're going to go again, just have a little rest, and then we'll perform it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, children, have as many attempts as you like at home, and carefully reflect on how you can improve. Join us for today's recap when you're ready. Welcome back for this recap on today's lesson for gymnastics for Key Stage 2, and this is going to be lesson number 4 on counterbalancing. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to develop your knowledge of counterbalances and link them to the correct forces used, develop your understanding of how to balance, and be able to analyse and self-assess your own individual performance. Please post any photos or videos you have of you doing our lessons via our social media channels. I hope you've had lots of fun, take care and keep smiling.